I'm Leah DiMarchi, and I play Vonda Jordan.
I'm Atticus Shaindlin. I'm playing Thomas Novacek.
So, Leah, I'll start with you. What drew you to this role?
Ooh. This play was first on Broadway, I think around 2010, 2011, somewhere in then. I didn't get to see it, but I did hear about it. And the actress Nina Arianda, who played Vonda originally, was kind of an unknown when she was cast in that role. And I just remember it, I was not even in college at the time, but I remember it shook New York theater by the storm. It shook them, it just shook them all around. It definitely excited the New York community, and I don't think people had seen this kind of reflection of power and sexual dynamics on a bigger stage before. So it's one of those tour de force female roles that I've always dreamed of being able to play. I get to explore so many different techniques and different accents and different character types within one female role, so it's kind of a dream. Yeah.
And you mentioned when you were in school. Can you tell us where you went to school?
Yes, Atticus and I both went to Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh. We went to the drama school there.
Now, Atticus, did you know Leah when you went to CMU?
I did, very briefly. We probably spoke, we probably crossed paths once or twice.
Right.
Because we were 3 years apart. But,
Yep.
and I had a kind of insular, introverted inner circle freshman year. But yes, we did know of each other.
Yeah.
From what I hear, CMU, their acting program is like pretty intense. Is that the right word? I don't know, right? I mean, you're not doing much other than acting,
Yeah.
sleeping, repeat.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was your experience like?
Plus crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, no, it was definitely that, especially that first year. It is, you're, up at 7, you're in class by 8, dance class by 8, my favorite.
Yes.
Right. You're in class till, 4 or 5, then you're on crew from 6 to midnight, and then, like you said, repeat. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a lot of hours that make things like this weirdly sometimes seem a little, dare I say, easier?
True.
In a way?
We
A
won't
little
tell
more
Ken.
normal.
Yeah, we won't talk about it. A little
Yeah,
more
yeah.
normal.
Director, yeah.
Yeah, easier to swallow.
But I mean, they have a long line of really amazing alumni, though, in the right. I feel like every time I watch the Tonys, it's like CMU, CMU. I'm like, wow, that school really knows what they're doing, or what?
I think they sponsor the Tonys.
I know.
I don't know how that
I have
happened.
no idea how that happened.
I don't know either, but Craig and I always say, "Oh, we know
So
that school."
funny.
Yes. Yes.
So, Leah, when you went to CMU, did you? I apologize, but I'm not sure. Are you in plays while you're there? Like, was there a favorite role that you had?
Yeah, so Atticus and I actually were both musical theater majors,
Oh, okay.
secretly and technically, but the acting majors and the musical theater majors all train pretty much together. We just get a little bit more dance and a little more singing.
Right.
So we are allowed to be in kind of the bigger productions as of junior year. So freshman and sophomore year is really just nose to the grindstone. We are working backstage. We're in classes. They don't really let us put out performances for the general public or even for the other years, really. So junior year, then we were able to start being in full-scale productions.
Do you have a favorite?
Ooh, I really loved being in The Full Monty. It's a musical. It's quite a musical. Patrick Wilson, who is an alumni, came back to direct it, which was really, really fun. Usually I opt for plays, but in this case, this musical was really, really fun to do.
Atticus, how about you? Any favorites?
Favorite roles? Yeah, there were a couple. We did one of our acting teachers, Kyle Hayden, wrote his own adaptation of Romeo and Juliet from Juliet's point of view, called Juliet and Her Romeo. And so we're seeing the story unfold through her eyes, and I got to play Romeo in that opposite my friend Emilia Suarez, who just wrapped the role again in Romeo and Juliet at ART in Boston. That was a favorite, for sure. That was the first time I got to tackle Shakespeare in front of an audience. And then a little special favorite of mine was Granny and Into the Woods.
Oh!
Coming out in my nightgown and my hairnet and my glasses.
I wish we
Yelling
could
at
see
a
a
girl.
photo of that.
Yeah,
that sounds
I have them.
amazing. Do you? I want to see that one.
I sure do.